Hello and welcome to ServiceNode. This is John Yingst, and I just wanted to take a few moments to kind of go over, give you a basic overview of the features of ServiceNode. So one of the neat things about this is that there's multiple levels of access. So in this particular case, I'm logged in as an administrator. So if I were to view today's service calls, I can view all of my technicians' service calls and view them on the map. So I can very quickly kind of see what the day is looking like. And each one of these is a quick view of the job. Or you can get more detailed information of each job up here from these links above. And here you'd be able to see any kind of repair history for that particular appliance. And you can also view customer information and kind of what their account is looking like very quickly. So if I were to go back down here, you could also view jobs that need attention. These are jobs that have a service date in the past. And you can again view all of your technicians, and all the rest of the functionality works the same way, where you can view jobs in greater detail and kind of understand more specifically what needs to be done today. And these jobs, again, you have access to view that customer information. From the map view, we can see all of the service technicians' jobs coming up for the next 7 days, and also jobs that need attention that are in the past. Or we can view individuals to kind of remove the clutter and be able to get a clearer view of what a particular person's day looks like. Or we could also isolate it down to a specific day, in this case for today, the 23rd, or any other day that you'd like to look at in the future or the past. From the register view, this is very similar to other financial software that you'd be accustomed to. You can input new expenses, or you can view all of your transactions. The neat thing about this is each one of these descriptions that's tethered to a job, you can click on that as a link, and you can view the invoice and kind of see the details that make up that total. And this is a purchase order, so we can go into here and view that particular purchase order. And if there was a mistake that we caught, we can make an adjustment, say we incorrectly entered in the cost of this particular item. And as soon as we update that, you can see that that is reflected. Let me refresh the page here. It is reflected there in the register. So everything's very interconnected to reduce the amount of work that you need to do, because we all have a lot of paperwork. So now if I were to log out and log back in as a person with field tech access, not administrator, they will view their service calls for the day and have the map there to kind of view what the route is looking like, and jobs that they have that need attention, that have a service date in the past, or they need to do something. If they were to go to the map view, they just can view their service calls, again, for the next 7 days or a day of their choosing. Now, if I were to go into the register, the view is very different. They can input transactions, but they don't have access to be able to see the financial transactions that you may not want them to see. So we'll input a purchase, we'll say Carl's buying some fuel, and whether this is cost of goods sold or at the hardware store getting some parts or supplies, all that is entered in real time. So now if I were to log back out and back in as the administrator, you would be able to see that transaction that they just made. So it makes it very easy to reconcile things at the end of the day. Carl paid $20 in cash, so probably need to get him his $20 back. So these are just a few of the features. Again, as an administrator, you have access to a lot of other parts of this, but we're going to do this in bite-sized pieces. But I hope that I've sparked your interest and you can see the potential, and that you'll give this a try. There's a 30-day free trial to demo the software and kind of see how it all works and see if it's a good fit for you. So I look forward to speaking with you if you have any questions or suggestions, and I hope you enjoy ServiceNode.